Oh boy, the Democrats are angry, and they're only going to get angrier from here.
Your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
This says Donald Trump and Elon Musk have just embarked on what I believe to be the most dangerous audit of the U.S. government, as they will be now, specifically looking into the coffers, the huge mega budgets, the secret black budgets of the U.S. Pentagon. Expect some major fireworks, expect even more major blowback, as of course this is going to be an extremely dangerous job that will surely push the limits of what Donald Trump could potentially accomplish in his term here. As, of course, we all love the memes with USAID. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But USAID is only 1% of the U.S. budget. The Pentagon budget, 31.4% of the budget. That's a lot, according to the numbers from 2023, as the DOGE guys are going to have a lot of work to unwind here. We'll tell you why, specifically with the gross levels of just corruption that we have seen at these larger institutions, as Catherine Austin Fitts has warned us many years ago of what's happening here. But today, truly, is a day that, as Clint Russell says, is a good day. USAID signs were removed. 98% of the staff was fired. Big Balls was rehired. The libs are apologetic, and truly, seeing this right now in front of our eyes, seeing those letters just being etched off, seeing the signs being tapered over, seeing the CIA slush fund finally being ended, and now highlighting larger, bigger audits and disclosures. They're huge. Big Balls! Big Balls is back! As, of course, that's the name that CNN gave to one of the DOGE guys that was temporarily canceled by the corporate media, and then everyone kind of realized, hey, hold on, wait. Why are we acquiescing to the clutching of the pearls from CNN? Why are we acquiescing to outrage mobs when this guy, I don't even know what he said, but from the literal that I'm seeing, wasn't even that controversial. He was saying it through a pseudonym. How did CNN find out? How did they track him down? How did they find out what his pseudonym was? I have questions about that. But Elon Musk put up a poll and then asked everyone, what are we going to be doing here? Well, we're going to make sure that this guy is rehired and brought back, as Mr. Big Balls is now a part of all of us. We have a product with balls on it. We'll explain that in just a little bit here. But truly, amazing, incredible work. And this symbolic, beautiful gesture, taking off the names, taping over them, is absolutely beautiful, as another just immaculate moment of this DOGE conception that we have seen right in front of our eyes is another major cut to a program that was going to put an Anthony Fauci exhibit in the NIH museum that was going to be $168,000 of taxpayer money to promote a liar. He lied to Congress. He screwed us over. He told us duplicitous messages during a time of distress that we found out he had his fingerprints and the hallmarkers of creating. As USAID, Echo Health Alliance, Dr. Fauci, the CIA, Peter Daszak, all were just playing in a nice little laboratory with the Bat Lady. Whoa, bada bing, bada boom. Up goes the whole planet in a larger health scare that, as we know, was probably manufactured and created and, in my opinion, deliberately released on the general public. As what DOGE is doing here with Donald Trump's help and assistance here is vast, is big, is major, and he's about to embark on one of the most dangerous aspects of the job, and that's going after the U.S. Pentagon. This is huge. Auditing the Pentagon, auditing where 33% of our money goes to annually, every single year, trillions of dollars, as there is so much waste there. We've documented it through the 21 years that we've been in as an independent media organization, specifically with the war in Iraq. That's essentially how I got my start there, protesting the war in Iraq and then looking at the contracts and showing how Halliburton abused the taxpayer, screwed over the soldiers that they were saying, oh, they're so brave, they're so awesome, they're doing so great. They didn't even give them the proper equipment, and they were charging the American taxpayer up the wazoo for defunct failed tools that the soldiers didn't even have properly equipped with when they were sent to fight this larger, quote, war for freedom, hunting for weapons of mass destruction that the U.S. government knew weren't there, as they were being scared with yellow cake at the United Nations by just hypocritical, maniacal, sociopathical liars that have led to the destruction of millions of lives inside of Iraq, creating radical jihadism, allowing Iran to have a larger sphere of influence in the region, and just created utter frickin' chaos. And that's why the Bushes, the Cheneys weren't happy with the Donald Trump presidency. That's why they voted for Kamala Harris. That's why they backed Kamala Harris. As right now, we are seeing exactly why. As this is what Donald Trump just said a couple of minutes ago.
And we're going to be doing more and more of that. We're going to be looking at Department of Education. We're going to be looking at even our military. We're going to be looking at tremendous amounts of money, Peter, being spent on things that bear no relationship to anything and have no value. We're talking about trillions of dollars. It will be, in the end, trillions of dollars being absolutely wasted and perhaps illegally. I would say certainly in many cases illegally, but perhaps illegally overall. And I'm very proud of the job that this group of young people, generally young people, but very smart people, they're doing. They're doing it at my insistence. It would be a lot easier not to do it, but we have to take some of these things apart to find the corruption. We found tremendous corruption.
Yeah, and as I said before, Trump is just scratching at the surface here, because the bigger things that he's going to be uncovering, especially when it comes to the Federal Reserve, especially when it comes to secret bailouts, especially when it comes to all the money BlackRock, State Street is getting, especially when it comes to, genetically engineered gene-specific bioweapons and human-pig hybrid larger chimera experiments, the vault is about to be busted wide open. And the ramifications of that are going to be vast, huge. I'm telling you, this is a big deal. This is a dangerous deal. It's a dangerous gambit. As, of course, all the sources that I'm talking to, all the people that I know are saying it's more than ever dangerous for Donald Trump and Elon Musk, as, of course, these moves have consequences. And before getting into those consequences, before getting into the budget that these guys are going to be looking into, the corrupted budget, we wanted to remind you, check out WeAreChange.shop. It's our own store. It's a great store. Some would say it's the best store out there, as you get some really cool, awesome stuff, as we are going to be adding a new segment there very soon that's going to highlight our new teas. We have teas, microplastic-free teas. No tea bags, no plastic in the bag here. You're able to make huge pictures of this. I love iced tea, but I was never able to get good iced tea. I was never able to get iced tea that was actually sourced from good leaves, had a great product, and wasn't filled with any artificial sweeteners or bullcrap that I didn't want to take. There's always there's some cans of teas that I like, but then again, they're lined with microplastics. This is the way forward. You're going to get these teas. You're going to make a pitcher. You're going to put it in the refrigerator. You're going to add honey. You're going to do it a little bit of the hard way, but guess what? You are not going to get the microplastics in your balls, a part of the larger soft kill eugenics operations that are out there meant to sterilize and to, of course, destroy free humanity. We're doing this in collaboration with Jeremy from the Quartering. Shouts out to him. These are great products. I love these teas. When you make them in big batches and you make big iced teas that you put them in the refrigerator, add a little bit of sugar if you like sweet, depending on how you like it, you're actually able to save money instead of supporting all these other horrible tea companies that provide you horrible services and poison you at the same time. That's why we're expanding, we're growing, we're doing teas, and you're going to see that tomorrow on WeAreChange.shop. But we're going to have a link to the teas, and we're going to have a link to the WeAreChange.shop. We're running a special promo right now. You could use code WRCVIP and get $10 off of your order for all of the next few days. So WRCVIP is the code that you could use right now. Just telling our viewing audience about this. I think we're going to do a special code just for people who sign up on our email list. You can sign up on our email list. It should pop up once you go to WeAreChange.shop, or you just go to WeAreChange.org, top right-hand corner, sign up to our email list. We're going to give you guys a special 15% off from our amazing, incredible store that allows us to survive as an independent media organization. Because, again, we don't get financed by USAID. We get the opposite. USAID money is being used to censor and destroy and deboost us, deplatform us, and demonetize us, which they all have been doing in a very demonic way. Get it? Okay. Anyway, we gotta understand here what Elon Musk is going to unravel. I think he's going to be shocked and surprised himself, especially with the pig human chimera experiment. He's going to be shocked. He's going to be flabbergasted. As of course, these guys never balance their budget. It's a giant black hole with giant secret black budgets with some of the most absurd, most awful, horrible things that you can't even fathom imaginable that were done through the U.S. Pentagon. That, again, Donald Rumsfeld, the defense secretary, I asked him about this, by the way, face-to-face, in person. Tim Pool, Cassandra Fairbanks were there. It was a crazy moment. We all were like, hey, let's get a selfie, Donald. And then I was like, let's talk about the trillions of dollars missing from the Pentagon on September of 2001, right before a major event that everyone just seemed to, forget about. This larger kind of failed audit, as Donald Rumsfeld said this, September 2001.
We are, as they say, tangled in our anchor chain. Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. We cannot share information from floor to floor in this building because it's stored on dozens of different technological systems that are inaccessible.
Yeah. Now, allegedly, after that particular event, there was kind of a revamping here, but this is an organization that was already missing $2.3 trillion. We're not talking about billions. Trillions with a frickin' T. That's a lot of T's. All right? Not good tea. Not this tea with the balls on it that prevent your balls getting microplastics. We're gonna have a great website for that, by the way, very soon as well. But check out the link down in the description below. But Catherine Austin Fitts, by the way, specifically described how the Department of Defense from 1998 to 2015 had a budget that they lost $20 trillion. Yes, you heard that. $20 trillion of undocumented, unaccounted for money. Where did that money go? Will DOGE actually find out here? Will they be able to finally investigate?
Let me give
Will
you the
they be
history.
able to finally look at the larger receipts, connect the dots here, and expose a lot of the kind of sinister, secretive money that has been used here and utilized in all the very unfair ways? I hope so. And when they do that, this does represent a larger kind of dangerous gambit because, USAID, that was just a CIA kind of slush fund pet project, specifically when it came to these larger demoralization cultural efforts. The U.S. Pentagon doesn't play around. I mean, they do stuff. They do DMT-style experiments where they literally link people up to DMT IVs so they could be, cosmonauts in the intradimensional world. They literally do projects where men stare at goats and try to walk through walls. Okay? All right? Hey. You think I'm crazy? I'm not. Do your own homework, do your own research, because truly this is going to be a larger, big move, as Donald Trump has just announced on Truth Social that he is going to, quote, balance the budget. He's also signaling that there's going to be no war with Iran, a huge, major, important move, as the military-industrial complex looks like they're about to lose a lot of their money, a lot of their funding, but also, more importantly, a lot of their kind of larger human sacrifices that they were usually reliant on that they no longer will be getting. That's big, man. That's freaking huge. And this is a day and age that I would think we would never freaking have, but we do. How will this unfold? We're going to be here. We're going to strap in our seatbelts. We're going to tighten our boots up. We're going to be here for all of it, because this is crazy. This is wild. And it's only going to get a lot more wilder from here, as NATO countries are even discussing right now, because the empire's going to strike back. The empire's going to be mad. The empire's not going to be happy with them getting held accountable, as they were able to have free reign. They were able to be criminals forever, ever since they were given a blank check. They took full advantage of it. Now, that check, where's the balance book there, buddy? Where are you spending your money? Where's it going to? Oh, illegal, corrupted, bureaucratic shenanigans. No more. That is not allowed here, as NATO countries now that are also going to be affected by this, because they're going to be like, wait, why are we buying shrimp cocktails for the Dutch here? There's probably going to be some levels of absurdity that Elon Musk is going to be tweeting about. Again, Elon Musk just scratching the surface there. The stuff that he's going to find out will shock him. They're going to need full-on depends. They're going to need full-on diapers at the DOGE headquarters because people are going to be crapping themselves in stuff like, I can't believe it. I don't understand. I can't believe we did. Yep, and that much worse. Even worse than you could think. Think about the worst possible thing that they could be doing with your money. Exit by 10. That's exactly what you're going to be seeing. That's exactly what's going to be unfolding as NATO countries are now literally discussing sending troops to Greenland because they're worried about Trump taking over the territory. Now, will he? I think it's just a larger kind of negotiation style, as we also have to understand that Trump's peace talks for Ukraine were just leaked. So there's already larger sabotage efforts. There's already larger people that are not really happy with him. There's already larger discussions about impeaching him, which everyone kind of responded to by saying, yeah, we actually don't care. Doesn't mean that much to us as the next few days, especially as soon as Elon, as soon as DOGE, as soon as Mr. Big Balls gets into the Pentagon. Oh boy, it's going to be some exciting times to say the least here. Strap in. Guys, it's going to get wild. I love you guys. Get some supplements on WeAreChange.shop. Get some good tea. Stay tuned for more, all here exclusively on youtube.com/WeAreChange.